We get 2 points. I know the last couple is a 3-game winning streak, and probably doesn't feel like it with the way that it's gone. But how does it feel to finish out and get the points?
Like you said, yeah, it doesn't feel like it, but at the end of the day, it's always nice to have 2 points. It's a grind, right? And you got to enjoy every win. But yeah, obviously, just the way that the game turned out, we shouldn't be happy. I think we just have a different standard. Yeah, and we should have been better, and should have been a win over 60 minutes.
Phoenix Copley allows that goal in the final minute, but he had another shot right after that he had to save, and then a whole bunch in overtime. What do you say about his performance to be able to pick himself back up and keep you guys in it?
Yeah, no, he was outstanding, and even at that goal against on the end, he didn't see anything. I just watched it. I think it was Hicksey was front of him. He couldn't see the puck, and the guy was shooting it too. He's a pretty good player, so he can't allow him to shoot. But again, it's things happen. We shouldn't be in that position. And forget about Stutz' open net. I mean, stuff like that happens before, but our game just started to collapse a little bit. Probably after a power play, and that's early on in the third period. So, again, that's something we have to move on. It's something we have to get better at, and hopefully we can be better at down the road.
You picked Godin and Malott again for the shootout. Can you talk about just how much confidence you have with those two guys?
They gave me the confidence, right? I think it's more. I think they have it more, not more than I do, but I'm the guy who picks them. But they've been great since they've been 1 and 2 shooter. A lot of times it stopped right after that, so it's a pretty good record, I have to say.
You guys are perfect, like almost perfect in shootouts. How confident are you when it gets to that session?
Yeah, no, we had, so far this season, we had great goaltending. I think Ports was outstanding too. Now Cops. Somehow our shooter's been really, really hot. It's pretty much the same ones too. So again, they find a way. I'm just a dummy behind the bench, just picks them, but they, those are the guys who get the job done, and those are big points, right? End of the season, we always look at it. We could have, 1 or 2. Those are those points. A lot of teams, even my experience in the past, we just left it, and yeah, we just moved on. No, those are big points. We definitely wanted to grab.
We saw a brand new power play 2 unit, Fagemo, Pinelli, Sunika, all on the same unit. What did you see from that? Because they scored a goal pretty much almost immediately after you put them on, and you got to be pretty happy about that.
Yeah, no, we practiced that yesterday. We just wanted to give them a little bit different look, I guess. Probably it's been struggling for a while, and we had a good start. Fall off a little bit after that, but at least to give us a big goal.
Penalty kill seemed like it was very good for you guys. A couple late kills that you needed, and everyone seemed like they were doing their job.
Yeah, no, I think I feel more confident. I think the players too in our PK, and we had a little stretch there a while ago that we didn't feel that. I think we're all dialed in and know our job, and there were some big kills in the third.
You moved Francesco Pinelli to the 1C in the third period last game today. You started him there today. How would you just explain his game from today, what you saw from behind the bench?
Yeah, no, he was pretty good in Tucson today. He was okay too, and again, I think it's a good learning process for him too, to jump up those lines and play with really good players. And that's just I think a good experience for him, and hopefully he can get something out of it.
You mentioned Sunika on the empty net, but he had a part in both of the goals that you did score. It seemed like he had his legs going tonight.
Yeah, I always feel bad for, nobody wants to miss the net. Things happen, and, it's not, it looked easy, but it isn't. And again, but we didn't, they didn't tie the game. I mean, they did, but they didn't on that one play. It's just, you almost see it coming a little bit, and that was today. It was probably the most frustrating part of it.
Copley's been your number one goalie since Portillo's been down with an injury. How happy are you for him, not only as the player but the person, just for the success he's having right now?
Yeah, I know I can't say enough about him. He's hopefully the guys can learn from a guy like him, just the way he prepares, the way he trains, the way he works, practice, game day. Especially for a guy like Portillo, the goalies, McKay, doesn't matter who it is. This is hard to find, and I'm glad he's with us, and I'm glad he found his rhythm back after ACL. It's a big injury, so he's been outstanding.
And speaking of Portillo, you guys are going on a 4-game road trip. Can we expect to see Booth and him travel with you guys on the team, and how far away are they from their injuries from returning?
They're still not coming on the road. They're still week to week, and we'll see after the road trip. See after that.
Speaking of traveling, how excited are you to travel outside the division for the first time in your tenure here?
I'm actually very excited. Might not come home, but no, it's good. I think the guys are excited. We are excited, not just to go to good cities, but also see different rinks. And a guy like me, and never been there. A lot of guys in this locker room never been there, so it should be good. So far I think overall we did a pretty good job on the road, and again we're going to face some good teams, a couple of good teams there, and we want to come back as a winner.
I know you faced Tyler Madden. You guys will be seeing him for the first time. How awkward will it be seeing him in a different jersey?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Mads was a big part of our team, and not just on the ice, but off the ice too. He's a good kid, and I think he needed a fresh start, and we wish him all the best with the new team. Maybe not against us, but it would definitely be weird seeing him in a different jersey.
You guys have a few players in your locker room, though, to have been to these places. Saucony, Hicks played in Iowa. How big is it to have even a few guys that have been there before, just to kind of lead the way for when new guys get into these cities?
Yeah, well, hopefully. Something that goes the other way, but I know they're excited to be back, and I think they're gonna push the rest of us just to be good, and we're not gonna go there because it's nice there and we have friends there. We want to go there because they're big points for us, and we want to get ready for the playoffs. So no, will be a good challenge hopefully, and hopefully for some good results.